there we are. Takes about 15 seconds for the audio to catch up to the video. This is April Davis. I'm going to do a very short live tonight on the Nancy Guthrie case. I've been working on a new video all day, and it's still not done. You guys will know as soon as it is. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow. Let me just give a few minutes here. If you're coming in on the replay, you might want to fast forward through the first couple minutes or two, just so that you're not saying, hey, why am I just staring at your face? I've actually had people say that. Sometimes people get mad. Let me just turn off the sound on the desktop. Let me set up live chat. And I'm going to set up a short goal. I'm going to have to watch that so we don't have another problem with the chats, with the super chats. People were very upset yesterday. I'll give you an update on that soon. Okay, I'm going to click that. I'm going to sit back and watch a ball game because I've been working on this all day. I never even left my house today yet. I haven't even taken out the trash, and the day is mostly gone. So hopefully we'll get a few more people in here. Like, gosh, I would love to see at least 10. I know people come in throughout the entire video, and I can't just sit here for like 10 minutes and not say anything. Let's see, we're only at the 2-minute mark. Hey, 4 people in here. Thank you so much. Shoot your name out in the comments and let me know where you're coming in from. And let me know if you can hear me. Let me hit the setting button here and I'll put all messages into the chat. I don't see anything yet on the computer or on the mobile device. Just need to go over a couple really quick things today regarding Nancy because we're not going to forget about her. You know, we're going to keep her very relevant. Hey, 6 people, welcome in. Somebody type something in the chat. Let me know you can see and hear me. I would appreciate that. I'd hate to do this whole video and then find out that you guys can't hear me or that there's another YouTube glitch, which there have been many of the last few weeks. I see 5 people. I wonder if YouTube is having a situation again. Somebody, hey, 9 people. Can somebody please type something into the chat? Let me do a test on the desktop. Oh, there we go. Hey, you just joined. Hey, Sabrina. Yeah, I was beginning to wonder, like 3 minutes into it, I didn't see anybody typing into the chat. So yeah, I just want to do a quick update. My name is April Davis PI, and it is Monday, March 30th. Gosh, I can't believe it's almost April. March 30th, 2026. Hey, Priscilla. I just want to do a little bit of an update on Nancy Guthrie, the mother of today co-host Savannah Guthrie. She's been missing since February 1st, and today, oh my God, I can't even believe it. Today is number 58. Oh, gosh, in a matter of hours, it'll be day 59. I've even lost track of the weeks. Now we're going into 2 months. We're going into the 3rd month. Oh, hey, Trisha, welcome in. This is going to be short. I've been working on a video all day today regarding Nancy Guthrie and her being missing and who the long list of characters and suspects are and just kind of why these people are named. And I do make it very clearly that everything on my channel, like every single person that we discuss, whether it's in the live chat or it's, you know, in the comments on a long form content video, that everybody involved is innocent until proven guilty. And I can't say that enough. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. And I kind of lay the video out with, well, here we're starting on February 1st. And then, you know, this happened. And that's why this person was named a primary suspect. And then I go into the next person down the list. And I just kind of keep it flowing, from beginning to end. And then at the end, I ask all of you guys, like, hey, if you would like to, put something in the comments, go ahead. I kind of let the people on the long form videos now know that it just got monetized, and that's why I'm very careful of my language. It's a lot of work because I'm not a professional editor. Oh, don't worry about your spelling, Trisha. If you're on a mobile device, it's very hard to type. I make mistakes all the time, and then the autocorrect just changes what I said completely. So, like I said, I haven't even got out of my house today. I needed to take out the trash. I needed to pick up the business mail. I actually thought about getting the car washed, but it's supposed to possibly actually rain tomorrow in LA, which would be shocking. So I figure, don't tempt it. Don't go wash the car because it'll just get messed up. I mean, I'd like to keep it in the carport, but you never know. If I had to go somewhere, I don't want to spend money on a wash and then it's all ruined. Hey, Recluse, welcome in. Hey, Kermudge. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, let me do my mod duties here for just a second, and I have to put a user in a timeout. There we go. I think I've seen that person before. How's everything up in Alaska? Kermudge, I was just saying we may actually have rain here tomorrow. It's shocking. I would love to see that because I think the temperatures dropped like 12 or 15 degrees today already. Like, oh, thank God. We had summer since, mid-February or whatever it was. I'm so tired of it. Like, when's the weather going to get cool again? So I'm just doing a recap on Nancy, the latest that I've heard of what's going on today. I did spend the whole day making a video. I still need to upload it and decide. By the time it gets uploaded tonight, it'll probably be too late. So it'll probably, maybe I'll do a premiere or something tomorrow. I will need to get out of the house eventually. I do need to pick up the business mail and run a couple of quick errands. Let's see. Yeah, Kermudge says, I heard that. It's starting to get nice out. 37 up here. Well, that is nice for that time of year in Alaska. I wonder how it is up in Fairbanks where it's normally 50 below in the winter. Oh my God. Well, technically it is now spring, so hopefully they're warming up too. I watch a bunch of YouTubers up there. I think I watch more YouTubers in Alaska than any place on the planet. But hey, I did reach out last night to YouTube because now that I am monetized, I was able to chat with a rep and they did not know of any known issues. But I did get a message today from ATC. He had briefly come in last night on one of the subsequent videos, but he sent me a message saying that he had some issues as well, but then his super chats eventually came in. So, YouTube said they didn't have any issues, but I'm hearing other people say that there were issues. So once again, if you didn't see the follow-up videos yesterday, I apologize. Yesterday was a crap show. I was accused of being a scammer and somebody was going to call the police because I didn't have their $100. I really doubt somebody sent me $100. I wish somebody sent me $100. Then I could get a check by mid-April instead of waiting until at least May, possibly June. These videos, the playbacks, you usually, it seems like I'm getting pennies. Now, let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Besides the video I've been working on, which will be long-form content, I'll probably release it tomorrow. I hear that Brian Inton, he left yesterday from Florida, and he is apparently back in Tucson today. And also that big YouTuber who's had some civil issues lately. He has left today, I guess from maybe Tampa. Apparently something went down at his place yesterday, and he is on a plane from Tampa to Tucson. Maybe he's already there. He's talking about how, back to being boots on the ground and all the places he's going to go visit. I know, Fabian, right? But, remember, everything that he's being accused of lately they're all just allegations, and he's not been charged or convicted or sentenced of anything. So there's always two sides to every story. I mean, I know that the past things that he did are, a definite problem, but he's got, how many subscribers does he have? Like, I lost track. It's in the tens of thousands. So I'm sure it didn't hurt him too bad. Now, if his more recent problems get, if he is charged with something and he's found guilty, yeah, then it might affect his channel. But I don't think he's too worried about it. Exactly, but the loonies are out there. Yeah, I'm surprised he's on his way. Yeah, exactly. Do you think the break comes tonight? I don't think so. I don't see there was a sense of urgency in Brian Enton's voice when he put his short up yesterday. In fact, I was going live when someone said, "Oh, Brian just put up, a video saying that he's on his way to Tucson." He just said he needed to take care of a few things. It didn't seem like he was rushing out there because something was getting ready to break. Now, I could be totally wrong, but he didn't just seem like there was a sense of urgency, as did the other YouTuber who we won't name here, but apparently he had a crowd of people outside of his house yesterday in Florida. So I think he just needed to get the heck out of Dodge. That's probably while he's going. And, he's not making any money when he's just sitting in his house and he's busy, dealing with the people out in front of his house. So these are big YouTubers, those people, they make a living off of it. So I just wanted to go on the air, say that it is day 58. My heart is still completely broken, especially when Savannah said that, she didn't even have shoes on when she was taken away. At least so they suspect. Who am I missing here? It looks like on the computer, there's messages coming up that may not be coming up on the phone. And we've already, oh, there they popped up now. Hi, Andrea. Is it Andrea or Andrea? God bless you all. Romans Road, he will never leave thee nor forsake thee. They were down the street, says Fabian. Oh, you mean at the house in Florida? Tricia says, Brian went back to meet up with someone that walked him through the terrain around Nancy's house to prove no one carried her out that way. Oh, that would be interesting. I would look forward to seeing that. Hi, Skylar. I haven't seen you. Oh, no. Skylar, no. You're going to have to go on a timeout. It says the message was deleted, but I actually tried to time them out, so we'll have to try that again. Maybe I hit the wrong button. Sorry, Skylar, but you're gone. Goodbye. I guess this is the some of the fallout from monetization. I guess there's some pros and some cons. But hey, clicks, add up to pennies. But, it's going to take a lot of pennies before I see a dime. I have figured out now, I've been watching as many vertical lives as I could today that were filmed like on phones, that were, people that were currently live. And it was hard just to like type that in and try to find somebody that was live, somebody that was monetized, and someone who had their gifts turned on. So now I could see the little purple gift box next to the super thanks button. And I'm like, okay, that's where it is, so that I can send something to somebody. And speaking of sending something, I didn't know this was a possibility. Is it the Vert Lives that brings in the trolls? Possibly. Or maybe we need a quick meeting. I automatically hide anyone that does racial slurs or do threats of life. Would you prefer me to only time them out? Yeah, you can time them out for 24 hours, Tricia. Membership gifting. Let's see what that says. It says terms apply. It says that I can send gift memberships each month. I didn't know. I know that other people could, but I didn't know that I could. And it doesn't allow me to pick. Let's see. Oh, I can gift out 10 a month for free. Thank you, Kermudge. See, he is a professional YouTuber. Hey, JR Investigator, my friend. How are you doing? Okay, I'm glad you're here because we have 15 people. Yeah, it does. It's a random draw. I just thought I could choose like how many. It's saying I have 10, but I can send 5 now. Fabian sent 100. Well, thank you. I missed the little pop-up because I was looking at the computer screen. You know what? I'll probably see it on the replay. do the gifts replay, Curmudge? Okay. Hey, Kathy. You just got the notification. Okay, I'm glad you're here because I didn't know I could do this, but I'm going to click the little tab on my desktop that says send 5 now. That means that 5 of you at random, not chosen by me, but chosen by YouTube. It's just a random generator. I hope everybody, if you want to comment, please put your name in the comments. If your name is not in the chat, I don't think it'll work. So I see there's 14 of you. According to the little icon on the top of my screen, please hit that smash that like button if you can. Make sure you type something into the screen. And I will click the button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send. And let's see what happens. There we go. It says sent 5. Oh, Curmudge, Trisha, Triplet, Dad, Gail, Lauren, and 147 Carol Ann. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for letting me know, Curmudge, how that worked. I've seen it before on many other people's channels, but I didn't know how I could send it myself. You're welcome, Trisha. JLR investigates is selling new stuff. Now, why does that not surprise me? I got no merch right now. Anybody, feel free to send me some ideas. Hello, Hearts. And, you know, Hearts, she is my very first channel membership since the new monetization. So I guess you are my #1 fan. Let's see. How are you doing, Hearts? I know things have been a little rough lately, but I'm praying for you every day that things do get better as time goes on. Getting late. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to go on for a few minutes just to say that I've been working on a video all day regarding Nancy Guthrie, and it's going to be about the long list of suspects and characters or actors, as I call them, in this saga. It's almost like a screenplay. And so I started from #1, and I don't mean that they're #1 on my list, but you know, like the first person that was named, and I go all the way through to the end. Now, of course, it's day number 58. This could go on indefinitely, and then more suspects could come up, or people of interest could come up. You're welcome, Curmudge. I will be joining on Friday, but leaving on staycay Sunday. Well, I hope you have a good time, Kathy. Right now, I don't know, I don't have a set schedule, but yeah, it is a soap opera. That's a very good description, JR. That's an excellent description. And I am sorry I missed whoever sent me. Who was it that sent me the jewel? If I look the other way to the screen, it pops up so fast that I didn't even see it. I apologize. Let me go back. There's a lot going on. Oh, Fabian. Thank you, Fabian. It is a soap opera. And can you imagine, though, just the emotions of Savannah and her family, that while the rest of the world watches this soap opera, especially people here in the United States, that for them this is reality. This is what they're living through right now. To think that their mother's out there with her pajamas and no shoes, no hearing aids, no medication, no wallet, no cash, no ID. It's devastating. And every time I see Savannah cry, then I cry. And I don't even know Savannah, but it just makes me so emotional. Yes, I talked about that earlier, JR. Brian from News Nation has arrived back in Tucson. Yeah, I think he left yesterday afternoon or evening from Tampa. Kathy, I will have to make 2 cheesecakes, ketchup, laundry, and packing Saturday. That sounds great. I love cheesecake. Can you send some my way? No, I'm just kidding. Especially with like the strawberries or the raspberries across the top. And what's really important about cheesecake is the crust. Hearts of Gold says, you can just feel her pain. Yes. Hi, Destiny. Where are you coming in from? I know. That's what I said earlier, JR, that she's like everybody's mother or grandmother. I didn't grow up with grandparents. Cherry or strawberry? I would say strawberry, although a lot of people prefer cherry. And I just read that cherries are a superfood. They cure all types of illnesses. I didn't know that. So maybe I should order my slice with a cherry. Where are you coming in from, Destiny? Have you been here before? If you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe to April Davis PI. Smash that like button. And, wow, 19 people. Welcome in, everybody. Where's everybody coming in from tonight? I know where some of you guys are at, but I'm, meeting so many new friends so quickly that sometimes I forget. Gail or Galon. Why? Why what? Cherries are my friends and mine. Are you making from scratch or out of the box? Oh, regarding the cheesecake. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Mix Marshall. Hey, you're new. Yeah, I haven't seen you before. Where are you coming in from, Mix Marshall? I'm in Los Angeles, California. Deerfield Beach. We have so many people from Florida here. And we were just talking about Florida. We were talking about a couple of other YouTubers that left Florida either last night or today and went back to Tucson to investigate the Nancy Guthrie case. Oh gosh, you guys are making me hungry. But welcome in, Heidi. Is it hot in Florida right now? We're finally having a cool off in LA and it might actually rain tomorrow. Mix Marshall Otis. Welcome in. Weather is awesome. Yep, this time of year. I lived on the Gulf Coast for like 12 years as a child, and the spring was always like really nice. Yeah, 78. The summers were awful. But we actually had a nice little change of season there. That doesn't happen in LA. It's either summer or it's flu season. That's about it. Wow, Hearts, we had one warm day today, 65, now going back to winter 40 and cold rain for the next 4 days. Yeah, it's supposed to rain in LA. 60% chance. Like, I'll see it when I believe it. But that, I don't wash the car as often as I used to. So I was going to do it today, and then I thought, let's just hold off and I'm going to work on a video. Oh, JR says the Duggar case is crazy. Tell me why, JR. Trisha says 70s here today and tomorrow, then yep, back to the 40s. Sigh. Heidi says, I love the heat though. I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, Ohio's hot and humid in the summer. It's hard to believe. It's so far north. Very cold in the winter. And where are you located, Trish? Or Trisha? I'm sorry. I keep seeing Trish AG, but then I'm like, no, it's Trisha G. Maine has 2 seasons, winter and summer. Yeah. My parents lived up in New Brunswick in Canada, and that's what everybody says. They have winter for about 9 months. You are waterlogged from the long snowy winters. Hi, Gay. 80s. Trisha. Yeah. Indiana. Oh, you're in Indiana? Yeah, I have another regular viewer that comes in here, Jay. And she's in Indy. Recluse in the house. When Nancy bought her home, the neighborhood had middle-class families like mine, along with wealthy people, but now it's pretty expensive. Yeah, that house is close to $1 million. Can you imagine just the property taxes on that? Which allegedly she was behind on, but I haven't confirmed that. Daniel says still have snow here. Where is that, Daniel? Gay, we are dry and hot. And where are you at? Trisha, yes, Cubs and Bears territory. I like the Cubs actually because I'm a baseball person. Kathy says, I have been to Indiana. I have been to Indiana too, but not in like a million years. Texas. Texas is a big state. Texas is huge. Oh, Daniel, Edmonton, Alberta. Wow, I have a friend in the metal detecting business up there. Well, actually, I don't know if he's in business, but John from Edmonton. I think he has a YouTube channel. Look him up. Nice, hell of a nice guy. It's just Canadians in general. Hope you were just passing through, Kathy. Indiana is pretty boring for a destination. You know what? But I hear their education is really good and the houses are inexpensive compared to other places in the country. East Texas. Country Roads with Michelle. Hello. Thank you, Daniel. Nice to meet you too, sir. Used to go camping in Indiana, says Heidi. Okay, the good JR. Kendra and Joseph Duggar talked on the phone. Yeah, he's in jail. Yeah, they talk a couple times a day. And somebody told me last night, somebody came in and said he was being extradited this past weekend, but I didn't see him on the roster on either end. So does anybody know where Joseph Duggar actually is right now? Is he still in county jail in Arkansas, or is he on his way or already in Bay County, Florida? The phone conversation was recorded and now it's public. Yeah. Oh, nice, Heidi. I know where that is. Kathy, Mallory. My apartment is $1,600 a month. And where are you located, Kathy? Is it Missouri? I should have a notepad and try to remember all these places. Daniel's fiance lives in Nebraska. His attorney said he is still in Arkansas. The governor of Florida has a hold on him. Something there for bond. Okay. JR says she got out on bond and now they're waiting for him to get out on bond. But I didn't understand it. The Florida governor has a hold on him. Yeah, he won't be able to bond out in Arkansas for his misdemeanors because he's on a transportation hold. Oh, Missouri. UMR, college town. Is that anywhere near St. Louis? Gay says, I am out of jail. Okay. $28 people? Oh my gosh. 28 people. Please smash that like button. Hit that thumbs up. I hope you're subscribed to April Davis PI. Oh, you are 100 miles west of St. Louis. Trisha, yes, April Dossier and all of us. If I had the time, I'd keep track of everything. But I don't have any time now that, I'm struggling to make this monetization work. And if Kermudge, if you're still here, he's one of my mods. Thank you for explaining how I can gift the super chats. I think I might have a few more to gift, but he said it was only like 10 a month. Okay, so it's like 10 a month? Does that mean, is a month 30 days, or do you mean like a month like March, April, May? And a YouTube month is every 28 days. So is it 28 days, the amount of time that's in a month? Or is it like 10 for the month of March, 10 for the month of April? Do you know how that works? Because if we're going to go into a new month on the 1st, I would like to be able to give the rest of them out. Oh, okay. He says, yes, each month, as in May or April, and so on. Okay, then you know what? 23 people here. Everybody type your name into the chat. If you're just lurking, you need to put your name in so that the YouTube comment generator, I guess that's how they do it, they will be able to see that you're here, because I'm getting ready to send 5 gift memberships from me. Hi, June. I'm April. Okay, everybody, 24 people. This is for 5 memberships in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And let's see who gets it. Hey, Jet Set. It says I sent 5. Hey, the good JR, Kristen, Pinkstar 1984, Tori 9191, and Prairie Prospecting. Welcome to my channel. You guys have all been gifted a free month's membership. Hey, good day, Melissa from Australia. My Aussie accent's not so good, but good day. Oh, yeah, isn't that cool, Hearts? You probably know about that because, you're a professional YouTuber as well. I'm getting there. This is like the lottery. How lucky do you feel? This is my channel, Gay. June, my daughter is April, and my grandmother and my granddaughter is May. Oh my God, that's great. And I like the way it's spelled there. That's cool. I have a friend Carol, and her last two letters are YL like that instead of the traditional way. JR, hey, I guess I got one. I guess if your name's in green, you got one. Yep. You see the little blue star? Well, it's actually a black star in a blue circle. So Trish, she has the mod. It looks like a box. I don't know what that is. Whatever that is next to the star, that's a mod icon, and then the little star highlighted in blue is a membership. And you'll probably get like an email sent to whatever email you registered your Google username with. It's a shield. Okay. Why did I think it was a box? That didn't make any sense. I am a defender of the channel. Thank you, Trisha. Let's see. So there we go. So I gave out 10 tonight. And I guess in April, I'll get 10 more to give out. And it didn't allow me to pick like 1 or 2. It just said 5. So I guess you can hand them out 5 at a time. JR says, hey, everybody, I want to tell everybody April's a wonderful person, and since she's done good things, let's try to do something for her. Her birthday is the 11th. Actually, it's the 12th. But you know what, JR? Why don't we just celebrate the whole month of April? Oh, yours is gray? I see blue on my end. Oh, Kathy Mallory says hers is gray. Okay. Were you not awarded? I awarded 10 of them tonight, Kathy. Well, I'll be able to try again after, I guess, as of April, which is like 2 more days. Kathy, your son is April 10th. And Aries, come in, Spinner. Who is Spinner? Trisha. Some creators give out 5 the first and third week. That way people can actually purchase some. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that, Trisha? Does Trisha have a channel? Because you know more about this than I do. I appreciate your help so much. The first and third week. That's a good idea. We'll have to give some out in April, and then I'll give out in the third week. Hey, Verda. My daughter's birthday is April the 14th, Aries, and your birthday is June the 25th. It's better now because I haven't talked all day until I just came on the air because I've been working on a video all day. I was going to go wash the car and go get the business mail, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow in LA, 60% chance, so I decided just to stay home. I will be releasing probably tomorrow a long-form content video on Nancy Guthrie and the list of suspects. You are the only working with 1 more day this week. Oh, Jay, you're April the 18th. Well, I'm not surprised. You're an Aries? Oh, this month. No problem, Jay. Or Trisha, I'm sorry. You do have a channel. What is your channel about, Trisha? Let me go see if I can highlight you. I guess I'll have to go there afterwards. Let me get my little, I don't have a piece of paper, but I have my little boogie board. Well, it says Cleveland and the Dodgers are about to start, so this is going to be short tonight. Let's see. What you do best. Trisha, I'm writing it down, the 6461, because I remember Trisha, or Trisha G. 6461. Have a great night, Hearts. Oh, did Hearts leave? I missed that. I'm sorry, Hearts. I love you too, Hearts. I hope you're doing okay. Am I Cuban? No. Hi, J-Trax. I haven't seen you before. Hey, Paige. No, I don't think I can. Like I said, the pros and cons of, I guess, channel monetization. Is that what it is, Trisha? Yeah, I'm tired today too. So I'm just feeling like, yeah. But I've been, hydrating. This is the stars. Oh. April the 12th represented by the ram as a fire sign, ruled by Mars. That's true. People born on that day are generally energetic. Well, I used to be. Courteous, passionate leader, who are direct. Yes, I am direct. Exactly, Trisha. Verta, they are from what I just watched, Checking the Doors, to Nancy Guthrie's home. Who is checking the doors? Melissa, what did I think of Savannah's interview? I thought it was absolutely gut-wrenching and heartbreaking. Every time I see Savannah cry, I have tears in my eyes. Yeah. And I think she had to be very careful about what she said, but she did provide information that we didn't know before. Probably the guy they saw taking boxes in and out of Nancy's house today. I haven't seen anything on Nancy today other than I know that Brian Enton has returned, and I guess the big boots on the ground guy has returned. It's very hard to watch, Jay. And I don't want to criticize Hoda, but I, as a viewer, didn't appreciate what looked like crocodile tears on Hoda's part. There's definitely some tension there between the two. Oh, the sheriff department, according to Brian. Okay. So they walked to the back with boxes? Yeah, I am going to watch the game. I didn't get to see whatever the first Sunday night NBC game was. I didn't get to even see it because I was busy on YouTube. So I've got like 14 minutes left. And unless there's like 1,000 people come in and they're throwing the cash at me, I'm not staying on the air. Even then, I would get up to set up the TV because it takes a few minutes to set up the app. Oh, hi. It says Pink. Trisha, I talked to a friend today and she gave me a possible explanation of Hoda and her lack of real expression and tears. Yeah, she was wiping tears that weren't actually there. At least that's how I perceived it. My friend, the the fashion queen of Michigan, says it appears Hoda's had extreme Botox. That could be a perfect explanation. Jet Set says JLR, he's also headed back to Tucson, so I wonder if something may be happening. I think JR's just getting out of Dodge. Or not JR, but JLR. I think he's just getting out of Dodge. Did I eat last night? I did. I think I had a turkey burger. Did I? Gosh, I don't remember. And in fact, I need to make something for tonight. I'm trying to be down to just 2 small meals a day, because all the surgeries and the treatments and the medication is just I need to lose at least 30 pounds. And I was skinny my entire life. But thank you for asking, Kathy. JR says, yes, it says the Cleveland Guardians versus the Dodgers. Yeah, and that was one of the teams that sent me a package or an envelope. JR was the Guardians. It says the Cleveland Guardians versus the LA Dodgers, 7:10 Pacific. Thank you, because that'll give me time. If I get off here at 7, that'll give me time to get everything going. The Guardians are 2-2, and the Dodgers are 3-0. They're undefeated, yes. And it's weird because they had a day off yesterday, even though the season just started Thursday. And usually on a day off, it's a travel day. It's very rare to see a Dodger team or any MLB team have a day off on Sunday, but it's not a travel day. They're still in LA. So to have that day off and just to have a day off, like on a weekend, it's bizarro. Because they just started. It'll be interesting when Savannah goes back to the Today Show next Monday. Won't that be interesting? Absolutely. Kermudge says, I made eggplant parmesan last night. Kermudge, why do I get the feeling that you're an excellent chef? Double header? No, there was no double headers. They do those later in the season. Chicken parmesan. Love fried eggplant. It all sounds yummy, probably because I didn't eat much today. Oh, Jay says her mom grew it in her garden. Oh, because you were for a few years. Well, then you know what? Sarah is a very lucky woman. That's Kermudge's lovely wife. Jet Set said, I had 2 shoulder surgeries last year, and I found that if I cooked 2 days a week and made up a bunch of freezer meals, then the other days I could just heat them up in the microwave. Yes, good idea. Now we know whose house to crash for a vacation. And he's got a big house out there. Your late husband made the best chicken parmesan. Oh, you guys are so lucky. Kermudge says, Sarah has not cooked in a very long time except breakfast stuff and lunch at times. So why should she? She has a professional chef. Right there. A live-in professional chef. That's impressive, Kermudge. I like that, a man that can cook. And Tricia says, so very sorry for your loss, Kathy. The husband and the chicken parmesan. Yeah. Melissa, why do you think the ransom notes have stopped? I know she has passed, but the opportunity to make some money is still there. I find this strange. I think the only way to make some money now is for someone to come forward and, like a witness, and to turn people in. They have no proof of life. And I think most of those ransom notes were not valid, although Savannah says 2 of them may have been, but she didn't actually see the ransom notes. Berta Donnelly says, I, as others, am beginning to believe that the family is involved. Sorry, don't be sorry, because of interviews and ones from Bits and Pieces said. You know what, Verta? You're going to be very anxious then to see my video that I'll probably release tomorrow. It's going to be a long-form content. And everybody go watch it. And it's regarding the Nancy Guthrie missing persons case, or I should say missing person. And that here are the list of suspects that we, the public, know about thus far. Once again, everybody innocent until proven guilty. Let's see. Curmudge grew up in my grandfather's bakery. I love sweets, and we had the large family gatherings every weekend. We all learned to cook at a young age. What time will the video be on? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to just release it or I'm going to premiere it. I still have to upload. It's quite long, and I have to later tonight. I have to go through it to make sure there aren't any mistakes. You come from a long line of bakers, says Trisha. Not sure yet, but you will if you are subscribed to my channel and you have your notification button, your little bell clicked. You should get the notifications. However, YouTube is having a lot of problems. Everything from super chats to false notifications going out, delayed notifications going out. On our end, the back end, the YouTube studio, not being able to see the earnings page, not being able to see the main page, the dashboard. That guy is very, very creepy. When is the court case for the Gilgo Beach murders coming up? Oh, you mean the guy out of New York? Is that the guy out of New York that unalived the girls in the basement? Kathy says she's good because of her faith. I think that's the only reason I'm here. Or I'd already be Ash. JR says the Los Angeles Dodgers will play Cleveland until Wednesday, and then they have a day off, and Friday they have to go to Washington. Yeah, Thursday will be their travel day. I'll have to look up their plane. They have several and see, are they leaving from LAX or are they leaving from Burbank? Because when they leave from Burbank, they fly right over my house. Ooh, someone's got a recipe for a sourdough starter. You guys gotta stop talking about food. Like, now I'm getting so hungry, and I wasn't hungry all day. God is great. Yes. And if the worst has happened to Nancy, then she is in heaven with her husband for eternity. JR, the Dodgers game tomorrow will be at 7:10. The Wednesday game, April the 1st, will be at 5:20. Then they have a day off, and then they fly to Washington Friday. Yeah, they actually will fly the day ahead of time. The food is icky, April. Totally icky. What food is icky, Trisha? Yeah, apparently the Dodgers took a lot of flack because on opening day they sold a Shohei Ohtani number 17 cup, and with the tax it was like $75. And it was a big like soda cup, but you could fill it up as many times, but just for one game. And they got so much flack that now they're telling those people like, well, you can, if you spend another $1,000 to see another game, you can bring that cup back into the stadium and you'll get future free refills. Like, people are mad. It's like $40 to park now or something. And that's if you just have a small car. Let's see. Love sourdough. Me too. Because when I was a baby, my family moved to the San Francisco Bay Area. And my parents would take me in every weekend in the stroller to Pier 39 and buy a big loaf of sourdough bread. In fact, I have a picture somewhere where I'm a baby and I'm standing back in the apartment and the sourdough bread is like almost covering my whole face. Let's see. Hello, Franklin Race. I'm going to be off the air in 4 minutes, but you guys can always watch me back on the playback. Wow, the comments are really coming in. 21 people. Recluse says, I'm on prednisone for asthma and colitis, starving, and I just ate. Oh, those steroids are rough. I had to do it during chemo. Verta, since you seem to know about suspects, do you think they are guilty and did it or not? I'm not going to call anybody out here on my channel because on my channel, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Even some of these YouTubers that we've been talking about that have recently been in the news for suspicious things, like everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Although I did call in a tip to the FBI on somebody. Just saying. It's going, God, chat's going so fast I can't keep up. JR, yeah, I was listening to sports radio and they said the game that was on Netflix. People didn't like it. I guess they were having trouble with the streaming. Oh, I don't have Netflix anymore. I only had it temporary to see my friend's granddaughter's show. But there was supposed to be one on NBC last night and I missed it. Yes, the real estate guy. Kathy. Who is the real estate guy? Let's see. Leland. Welcome in. A Leland kicking woman. Hey, Deanna. How have you been? Nice to see you. I have no idea because I'm going to try to get that video finished, but I do have to go out and do a few things. But you know what? If we do get the rain tomorrow, then everything will just go because, people can't drive in LA in the rain. Thank you, Trisha. She says, everyone remember to subscribe and thumbs up. Yes, like the channel. Definitely, JR. That didn't work so good, though, did it? You mean me calling the FBI? No, it was a waste of time. Notice that I'm not saying on every other show, like, call 1-800-FBI, Is it? No, 1-800, yeah, 1-800-call FBI. Yeah, I'm just like, forget it. JR, they said the back door was open, but some guy was on News Nation today, and he said they did not go out the back door. I don't think they went out the back door at all. And Savannah said that the doors, plural, were propped open. And Hoda never followed up with questions about that. I'm doing okay. I'm hungry and I'm getting ready to watch the Dodger game in 1 minute. I hope you're doing good, Deanna. Melissa, a lot of remote viewers say Nancy will be found in August. Oh, that's interesting. I can drive in the rain. I learned to drive in the Gulf or on the Gulf Coast. I can drive in that. I don't think I can drive in snow. I tried a few times in DC and I had a big old piece of crap Camaro and that didn't have the right tires and it's very hilly in DC and Maryland. So yeah, I don't like driving in the snow, but I can drive in the rain. But nobody else can in LA. That's the problem. People don't slow down. Do not give up. You need to call the FBI again if you think your tip is viable. I'm not 100% sure that my tip is viable because I'm not investigating the case and I don't know all the information that I would know if I were actually working this case. I am not a quitter. If I was a quitter, I would have long been passed away. I wouldn't have survived what I've survived in my life. But they do have the name and what they choose to do with it, which is probably nothing because if they were going to do something, they would have had an agent call me back, like a special agent, rather than a rep. But the rep just wasn't writing things down. Okay, we're almost over time. JetSep, do not give up. You need to call the FBI again if you think you're tip. Okay, we've already read that. I'm sorry. Verta, because I don't know what to believe on account. Too much is still not falling into place. Exactly, Verta. Hold on, everybody. Let me at least get the app set up on the TV. LA traffic is scary as hell. It actually moves pretty well compared to like smaller towns. My biggest insecurity is my health, asks Foxes. Welcome in, Foxes. Okay, let me go down to my app. This app cost me $29.99 a month, but I would die without it. And it says the Guardians 2-2, as JR reported. Dodgers 3-0. Oh, Rokie's. You know what? I think Rokie's going to need to be a bullpen guy. I don't think this may not go well tonight. I hope he doesn't cry. What do I think is the biggest problem with society today? And what is one small thing you're doing about it? Well, I think the society is too judgmental, and I just like to share the love with everybody. Be supportive. Be positive. JR, since the other 9, it seems like you're getting more and more people coming in. Then, of course, some of them are trolls. Yeah. Personal questions require Venmo, and nearly personal questions gonna need a super chat. Sure. Good idea, Trisha. I can't wait to see your channel so I can see what your channel's all about. That's a good idea. Send a super chat and ask me a question, and I'll try to answer it. I'd still like to know if the button is going to work since I had all those problems yesterday. She's not the only one that's trouble with law enforcement. Sometimes they just don't want to listen, and I think it's because they're overstaffed and they just got a lot going on. As a PI, what kind of cases do you investigate? Well, I'm mostly retired now, like 99%, but everything from fraud to insurance to celebrity entertainment, stalkers, just about everything. You want to see it too. JR says people even have a hard time trying to get the police to believe that somebody's missing. I mean, it's crazy what some people have to go through. Yeah. There was that little girl that was missing in Georgia, and the family kept telling the police she's missing. Almost she ran away. Well, the girl was 10 years old. Yeah. I don't know that case. Yeah, can somebody send 99 cents just so we can see if it works? Because I went through heck yesterday, getting through to YouTube, going back on the air, and then somebody today, ATC, if you're still here, Curmudge, wrote me on the YouTube community post and said that he was having problems in his chat too, but that eventually they came through. Because remember, if you weren't here yesterday, somebody allegedly, and I kind of don't believe her because I think I'd seen her once before, and she said that she sent $100, and I said, I don't have anything. Did you send it like through Venmo or Cash App, or did you use the super chat button? And she just started yelling and saying that I was a scammer and that she was going to call the police. And then she put a nasty message on one of my shorts saying that she didn't like me and that her mother had passed away. And there it is, Jay! Thank you for coming through. Now my rabbit, I'm sorry, Amelia, don't freak out. Yay! And I'm 4 minutes late to go off the air. But see, if I had gone off at 7, that wouldn't have happened. Let me heart that. There we go. Now I know it works. And it may have been my fault because when it asked me to put a goal, and I don't know if you guys can see that. It says 1 for 10. And if the time runs out and I don't reset it, then maybe it doesn't work. I'm not sure. Maybe Curmudge could answer that one. Maybe it was my own fault. If it rains tomorrow, they may not have the game. I don't think it's going to be like a downpour. It might just be showers. Just enough to get everybody's windshield dirty. Yeah, I don't want to see the game canceled. You need to get into Australia rules football. I have never heard of that. Curmudge, so many scammers on YouTube and always try to stir the pot. I block them as I do not have time for that crap. Yeah, we had a big issue yesterday, Curmudge, and it's made me very sad. I lost a lot of sleep over it last night. And then my channel was actually being harassed this morning by someone that I at least suspected to send naughty messages. Not naughty, but nasty. And I've just had to make a decision today that was a very, very hard, sad decision to make. But I've decided that the channel just has to move on from everything that went down yesterday. And I appreciate Trisha coming in and helping me out. And Trisha, you know, you're not obliged to have to do this every time I come on the air. And that goes to all my mods. You know, everybody do the best they can. But it is 9 April. In California, it's 7:06. Have to wait and see. Sometimes they delay the game because of rain delay. We'll have to wait and see. It's very rare in Los Angeles to ever have a baseball game canceled because of rain. Oh, you do not use the target thing. I think the target thing, oh, you mean when they prompt you to set up, like when you turn on your live Kermudge, it'll say to set a goal. If that timer runs out, it may be blocking the chats. But yet now I've got people, well, ATC was like, yeah, I had problems yesterday, but eventually mine came through. And every day now I'm checking the back end, which is called YouTube Studio, and they list all the problems for the day, and that wasn't listed. And I even chatted with YouTube because now that they turned on the monetization, I am allowed to chat. And they said they didn't know of any known issues. Berta says, I am hoping Nancy has found to ease their pain, her kids, because I know what it feels like to lose people in life. Not good. Yeah, I know that feeling too. And some things you never get over. Kermudge says, don't lose sleep over people that act like fools. I lost a lot of sleep. It's just, I'm very tormented over this. And we're never going to mention it again. But, I had to do 3 different videos yesterday, and I was absolutely heartbroken. And it's not something I wanted to happen when I haven't even been monetized for a week. And, things started to crumble quickly. Oh, you start with 4 super chats an hour and then increase. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean on your goal? Yes, she did, JR. She got the hype button. The horn. Yes, Deanna, it happened. And I didn't know that there's like this jewel thing. Somebody sent me one earlier, but I missed it. I must have been looking at the other screen that's behind the phone. You do follow other true crime channels on YouTube, like the Interrogation Room? No, I don't. I mean, I follow, a lot of channels, but I've never heard of that one. JR says, hey, everybody, when you watch your videos, like if you watch them tonight, make sure you watch the commercials all the way through. Oh, yes, thanks for, you don't have to, but apparently if you don't watch them at least partially through the skippable ads, then there's no compensation. And apparently, I should have done this years ago when they actually paid from day one, because I've had so many views on YouTube. It doesn't show on my counter because after the last time there was a problem, I deleted like 1/3 of my videos. So my my views look like they're really super low. Shall I have some real good videos to watch? But like I said, make sure you watch the commercials when they come on. They can't belong, some of them, but it's well worth it. Thank you. Sorry to hear it. Next time she can buy the food and not attend. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off my notifications, but it is 7:10 and we're getting ready for the first pitch. So everybody, thank you for coming. Hopefully my long form content will come out tomorrow. Just make sure. Oh, hey, Kellyanne, I'm just getting ready to go off. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and talk about what's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to go watch the ball game and eat. Everybody, I love you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting my channel. And thanks for that super chat that came in, Jay. Appreciate you. Love you all. Bye-bye.